once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft. In this video you're about to see, we're going to be joining Ohio County officers. They've been called to a home, actually a mobile home park, to where an individual suspect has ran over his own daughter. And for some reason or another, this individual seemed to be suffering from, looks like some kind of mental disorder, simply because he had informed his family that he wanted to commit suicide by way the police. And so let's go ahead and get into this video, and afterwards I will come back and give you my commentary. And it looks like we're going to be arriving on a scene of a shooting with Ohio officers. They said had to be the suspect in this white dually. As officers approach the scene, the suspect is running or fleeing from these officers. Viewer discretion is advised in this video.
That is a felony crime. It is pursuable. Probably done at the white front door in the cab.
As you can see, it's a darn nutcase. Spikes deployed.
High-powered rifle in the vehicle.
Looks like sharp is fired. Now suspect is turning around, headed back to the opposite direction. Now they are westbound on 35. Somebody's shooting. I guess it's the suspect shooting at the officers. This pursuit is about to have a dramatic ending, so hold on to your hats. Again, viewer discretion is advised. Wow.
And then wherever they're at, local action 35 Miami. Get your radio, shout fire, guys, out the window, and the see the guy on the ground now, all through.
So that's two injured officers. One officer was in that county unit, and the other officer was in the PD unit. One of these officers was forced to retire due to medical injuries.
35 West shut down, so there's no traffic coming eastbound.
Webster on track 1.
I'm on the end, trying to see if we can get traffic turned around. 480 State Cruise East, 35 eastbound, shut down at Gettysburg, so nobody can get on the highway. 35 eastbound entrance ramp to 35 needs to be shut down.
And so once again, I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. As you saw in this video, and again, viewer's discretion is advised. This video is really had a tragic ending to it. This individual was a white male, like he was about, I don't know, I guess between 45 and 55, between 45 and 50, something like that. This individual actually ran over his own daughter for some reason or another. She did survive her injuries, and upon the officers, the county deputies, being dispatched to the scene, which was a mobile home park, they met the suspect coming out of the front entrance in a white dually pickup truck, to where he pointed a rifle or a shotgun at the arriving officers. One officer then proceeded to turn around on the vehicle and gave chase to this individual. And as you can see, it was kind of a long, chaotic chase. This individual kept on going around other vehicles, and he also was traveling at times on the wrong side of the road. So eventually this pursuit came to an end when this individual took his dually pickup truck and he rammed two individual law enforcement agencies' vehicle with the officers still inside. One officer, this incident, this crash, led to his retirement. He had to do what you call a medical retirement, simply because his injuries prevented him from returning back to active duty. And the other officer was able to recover from his injuries and return to active duty. But as you can see in this video, this guy was stoned in that case. Anytime an individual seeks to harm his own flesh and blood, then you can say this guy really has some serious problems or some serious issues. And for some reason or another, he decided he wanted to run over his own daughter. And she did, or she was able to recover also from her injuries. But can you imagine you sitting there in your patrol unit and you see this chase actually coming towards you, and you are way on the other side of the highway, and this fool all of a sudden turning wheel of his pickup truck at the last minute and headed towards you. And he rams you so hard until that big old, I don't know how much duty weigh, I think about at least 3,500 pounds or even more. That big old truck went off in the air like it was a rocket, and it landed on top of the patrol unit and actually hit two of them at one time. So it's really amazing that none of these officers in this video, it's amazing that none of them lost their lives. I can imagine being in this situation. I think I would have been sitting there looking at it and waiting to react when I seen something really crazy was about to happen. So I don't know how these officers didn't quite react, seeing as though they were just sitting there. And I guess they were just waiting on the pursuit to pass by, and then they was going to get behind it. But when you're involved in these pursuits, you could never estimate or determine what's going to happen. because these individuals, they be desperate and they would do anything they possibly can to get away from you, including taking you out. If they don't care nothing about the lives of their own individual family, then they definitely just not going to care about your life as a law enforcement officer as well. And so again, this chase took place in Ohio, and it was a county in Ohio. It wasn't the highway state patrol. It was actually a county. Just that quickly, I forgot the name of that particular county. But praying for the prayers go out to that officers. And I know he's having to retire early on medical retirement is probably what he wasn't looking for or expecting. But at least he survived. I don't really know what kind of condition he was in, but it is stated in the video that he was not able to return back to duty. I do believe he suffered brain injuries from this crash. So shout out to the county boys. I give the county boys credit for this video, and they make some really good videos, and periodically I do reviews from different other channels as well as the ones that I come across myself. And so that's going to do it for this video. Once again, we thank you for rocking with us and tuning in to each and every episode. And we ask you, if you would, to continually to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button. That way you will know when we are doing a upload. Again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.